I was present when the doctor called time of death. No pulse, no respiration. Flatline sustained. The patient had been gone for at least 10 minutes. We removed the leads, covered him, began the paperwork. That's when the monitor behind me chirped. One clean heartbeat. I froze. Everyone did. The screen showed a pulse. Slow, weak, real. We tore the sheet back. The patient hadn't moved. No breathing, no response. The doctor checked again. Nothing. The monitor continued to show vitals for another 40 seconds before flatlining again. Later, biomedical confirmed the machine had no malfunction history. The strangest part, when I pulled the monitoring data, the vitals didn't start randomly. They started exactly where the patient's heartbeat had left off before death, like it had resumed. Just once. I learned early on that emergency rooms never really sleep. They just grow quieter, heavier, like the building itself is holding its breath. It was around 2:40 a.m. when I noticed the man sitting alone in Trauma Bay 3. That immediately bothered me. Every patient in the ER has paperwork, a wristband, a chart clipped to the foot of the bed. This man had none of that. He wasn't bleeding. He wasn't hooked to any monitors. He was just sitting upright, hands folded neatly in his lap, staring straight ahead. I assumed he was waiting for intake. I asked his name. He didn't answer. I stepped closer, repeating the question, when I noticed something wrong with his eyes. They were open, focused, but unfocused at the same time, like he was looking through the wall behind me. I checked the intake board. No patient assigned to Bay 3. I checked the electronic system, nothing pending. No ambulance drop-offs unaccounted for. That's when the charge nurse told me something that made my stomach tighten. Bay 3 had been closed for renovation for 3 weeks. I went back immediately. The bay was empty. No patient, no chair, no disturbance. Just one thing left behind. A fresh wristband on the bed rail, printed with no name, no DOB, no ID number. Just the time, 2:37 a.m. Exactly 3 minutes before I first saw him. I reported it. Security reviewed footage. The camera never showed anyone entering or leaving Bay 3. But at 2:37, the vitals monitor, disconnected for weeks, briefly turned on. One flat beep, then silence. I still check Bay 3 every night, even though it's been sealed ever since.
The heart monitor flatlined. Then it started again, without a body attached. I was a second-year ICU nurse when it happened. I still remember the room number. I wish I didn't. The patient coded at 4:41 a.m., full arrest. We worked him for over 20 minutes. Chest compressions, meds, shock. Nothing. Time of death was called. Family notified, lines removed, body cleaned and prepared for transport. I was charting when the monitor beeped. At first, I thought I'd imagined it. Fatigue does strange things. But then the screen lit up. Heart rate, 72. Oxygen, 98%. Perfect. Except the bed was empty. Every lead had been disconnected. The cables lay coiled neatly on the counter. We rebooted the system. The vitals stayed. Biomed checked wiring. Nothing crossed. No ghost signal. The monitor ran for exactly 7 minutes. Then it flatlined again. Administration called it a software glitch. But here's the part that still keeps me awake. The waveform matched the patient's exact rhythm from earlier that night. Same irregularity, same pause pattern, like the machine remembered him, or something else did.